All right, so you can see basically the entire Pacific coast of Costa Rica right behind me there, and I am up here very high up in the mountains at an altitude of, I don't know, man, I'm high as a kite right now. But the thing is this, we're talking about crypto and specifically Tether, right, USDT. There is a huge problem going on with their whole system that they have going on in Tether, right? What is the problem? Is that they haven't really been audited, right? They've been trying to wish around and trying to dodge the audit as much as they can for years now, okay? And there's been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes with Tether. Basically, to sum it up, they're not being honest with the amount of money they have, right? They're promising that they have $1 for every Tether that they print, right? Or then they later changed what they were saying, and then they had the equivalent value in their investments, or they had paper money, which is basically like IOUs, right? People owe them money, so then they can print more Tether, right? So basically comes down to this: they've been printing as much Tether as they want, right? You can see it, like all of a sudden one day 20 million Tether was printed, and another 30 million Tether was printed, and they just keep making more Tether. That money is being artificially put into the market. That is being used to manipulate the market up, down, however they want. There is a huge problem with Tether, okay? Now, as the years go by, this problem will, fold over. Okay, cool. Cryptos start to rise again, and then, like I said, 5-10 years down the line, things are looking, nice and solid. But in the short term, in the following months, at any point, that could go under, right? Tether could really just hit its wall, really just come crumbling down, and crypto investors are going to bleed from that, right? So how do we avoid that bloodshed? How do we get out before then, okay? As far as I know, as far as my sources have been telling me, we should be expecting that Tether thing to blow over towards the end of the year, and that would really be the catalyst for the entire bear market, right? That would be the one thing that really sets the beginning of the bear market, right? So we want to be out of cryptos before that. And what I mean by out of cryptos is cashing in on your assets, right? Not holding through an entire bear market, because that is something that I just definitely do not recommend unless you are just really relaxed with your investments. You don't need these things to pay off. You're kind of just like building a crypto portfolio on the side, and it's a long-term play, 10, 15, 20 years in the line. All right, cool. That's on you. But if you are grateful for the information that we have access to nowadays, right? Thank God for the internet. I am providing you the information, letting you know that this is coming, okay? This is going to blow over, right? And it is very likely it is going to be blowing over in the following months, okay? I don't think this is going to happen soon, as in like in the following weeks or next month or anything like that. But towards the end of the year, definitely. I am feeling, and I've received information from my sources letting me know that that is going to be basically what is the catalyst for the entire bear market, right? The one thing that starts setting all the coins plummeting down. Now you may ask, if I'm investing into Theta and I'm investing into Cardano and Chainlink and all these solid projects, why are they going to lose so much in value? Is because we are so early in the actual crypto market, guys. You need to understand that we are insanely early, okay? There is so much volatility, and with this huge problem with Tether, once people start selling their Tether and trying to, it's going to cause a huge problem, okay? It's going to cause the liquidity of the markets to come tumbling down, because Tether is basically 80-90% of the liquidity in the markets, right? The majority of trades are made based off of Tether, right? BTC compared to USDT, or Chainlink compared to USDT, or ADA compared to USDT, right? That is the problem, is that USDT is what's being used for the entire liquidity of the market. And when people stop using their USDT and start trying to get rid of it, it's going to cause the market to come tumbling down. Now, myself and many other top level crypto investors have known that this is eventually coming, right? That there was problems going on with Tether for years now, and eventually it was all going to blow over. Well, it looks like it's going to be happening this year, okay? Now, in the short term, okay, trading, right, with USDT is no problem, right? I'm still trading, right? I'm still trading with USDT pairs. I don't think there's going to be a problem in the short term, okay? I've never been a proponent of keeping a large amount of money in USDT specifically, right? I'm not really talking about the other stable coins, specifically just USDT, right? Because of that problem with them, right? You don't want to keep, $2, $3, $4 million in Tether, because it's just like keeping it in US dollars, but even worse. Now, this causes a lot of problems also for those crypto investors who were looking to cash out the easiest way, which is obviously just go onto an exchange, sell whatever, how much money you have in crypto into USDT, and then holding on to that. We could also use other stable coins, right? I love TUSD and USDC, right? Coinbase's stable coin. I believe that those two coins are solid, but when the time comes and the Tether thing really starts to blow over, I mean, not blow over, but when it really starts to go into effect into the market, right? Which is, again, like I said, towards the end of this year is what I'm expecting. That could cause a problem with the other stable coins. I'm not sure on that. I should be receiving information on that, whether it be soon or in the following months, right? I'll be letting you guys know what my thoughts on that, what I'll be doing in accordance with that. But whatever happens with stable coins, you can always just sell your coins to an actual exchange for USD and then have that money sent over to a bank account or kept in that broker, okay? I'm not a huge fan of that, but that would be like the last resort, right? Like, that is always going to be available. That option is always going to be available. So don't be afraid of not being able to cash out when the time to cash out comes, right? Because that will be like the last option. If the other stable coins aren't secure assets, right? If we know that TUSD and USDC are going to be straight and that they're not going to be, fluctuating in value or anything like that, then obviously just holding onto those coins will be the move. Maybe there might be some volatility like when the actual day comes, but again, that's a lot of in the future. I'm just letting you guys know that maybe the plan of keeping whatever, a couple 100,000 in USDT when the time comes, when the market really starts to blow over, may not be the move because of what's going to be coming out with Tether, right? That's going to be causing the entire market to crash. Basically, what I'm trying to say is when the time to get out of the market comes, get out of the market. There's going to be a way to get out of the market the right way. I'm going to be letting you guys know. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future videos, and click on the post notification so that you're notified every time I post a new video. If you want one-on-one mentorship with me, you can sign up to the Patreon in the link in the description below. Please drop a like on the video, comment something down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.